Hello and welcome to more Marvel Character Talk. Today we're going to look at the covers of the first 6 Avengers back from the Silver Age. Please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I think I'll do this as a series, looking at them as we go on. Of course, we got a major key here, number 1, and then number 4 with Captain America, and now number 6 is heating up because it's not only the first Masters of Evil, but more importantly, the first Zemo, Baron Zemo. We're going to look at all these covers closely. All this Jack Kirby goodness, Silver Age. Thor, Ant-Man, Hulk, Iron Man. These are all 12 centers. You can see 4 of the Avengers are called out, and 4 of the Avengers in the cover corner. But the poor winsome Wasp isn't included quite yet. She'll get there. Superhero, super villains, super thrills presented in the fabulous Marvel manner. Can the combined power of the Avengers defeat the sinister spells of Loki, the god of evil? So it was kind of neat in the first MCU Avengers film that they fought Loki, and he was in their first issue. Look at him here on the side. Very cool. You can see there'll be some changes as we go along here. Starts out, Tony Stark, Iron Man, is still in his big, clunky, original yellow armor. Look at his foot. There's the Hulk. Unlike the Thing, he's supposed to have 5 toes and 5 fingers, but sometimes Jack Kirby would get confused, and it looks like he's only got 1, 2, 3, and a little one, 4. And this is where he was somewhat controlling things, so he was wearing the blue shorts, blue underwear, blue diaper, or purple if you want to say, and not as ripped pants. We'll get to that in shortly. And of course there's Thor. This one I believe is a Dick Ayers inked cover, so it looks very much like he does in Journey into Mystery, with that classic swinging of that. Loki, prepare for battle. The Avengers, bah, I'll destroy you all. Stan Lee, just in about every issue, a villain said the word bah. So very cool. Let's take a look at the second one. Already a change. See the new Giant Man. See, they still had him Ant-Man in the corner, but there he is. He's already Giant Man. So Ant-Man, it was only 1 issue. And of course in these he'd still shrink down to Ant-Man's size in his fighting style. Let's see. Armed with a fantastic power, the Space Phantom sets out to destroy the Earth's mightiest superheroes. And there he is, disguised as the Hulk. And unfortunately he'd disguise himself as other people, but as the story would work out, basically they're turning suspicious of the Hulk, he's suspicious of them, so it doesn't work out, and he basically going to leave at the end of the issue. Giant Man, Thor, look out! It isn't the Hulk, it's the Space Phantom. He's about to attack Iron Man. One by one, the Space Phantom removes the Avengers and takes over their bodies himself. A Marvel sensation. Yeah, he sends them to limbo. And here he is, definitely. Look at him. He doesn't give them 5 toes. He doesn't give them 4 toes. He gives them 3 toes. It's a bit of the fun there. Well, and they changed now. So there we got the Wasp is finally in the cover corner along with Giant Man. And then Iron Man switches over to his first red and gold outfit. So there are a lot of changes. And these you can see September, November, January. So it was bi-monthly when it first started. This is the issue you've been waiting for. The Hulk and the Submariner versus the Avengers. One of the greatest battles of all time. This is another cool one because it's an early appearance of Submariner outside of the Fantastic Four. And then his on again, off again rivalry with the Avengers. It wouldn't be until the 1980s, mid-1980s, where he would briefly join the Avengers and actually be in the cover corner. There's the Hulk. He's back into his ripped pants now instead of the purple shorts. Very great issue, great issue. Lots of battles. Kirby goodness. And look at, there's Iron Man's mask, went like that originally. Let's move over another biggie. Look, Submariner again. Of course, he famously finds Captain America in the ice. Captain America lives again, and they've done this as an homage cover on so many things. This had a different inker, so you can see the style was different. I think it was George Russo's. Or George Bell. I wasn't quite a fan of that. Didn't look as nice as the original. And then the other one's a little smoother again. There's Giant Man, Wasp, Cap's back. Look at him. And look at how they did it's not just the shadow. They put blue on the shield like that. So they had that a little bit colored off. And still that. So he's not on there. And then look at this. They cram everybody in there for a moment because they haven't quite let go of the idea that the Hulk was going to leave permanently the group, so he's still there. So they got everybody jammed in there. The Mighty Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, and Rick Jones, Giant Man, and the Wonderful Wasp, also featuring the Incredible Hulk. See, they're trying to ease him out a little bit. And then this is also the first cover appearance of Rick Jones. And he'll be on the next bunches of covers. Hanging around. He goes from being Hulk's buddy to being palsy-wowsy with Captain America. Oh, and the Hulk doesn't like that. Another classics horse thing. Lava Men were cool. This is the second appearance of them, but first appearance of the group, because back in Journey into Mystery number 97, Thor fought the Lava Man, and then he went back, and now they're back with the whole race of underground things. So that's cool. Besides the Tyrannus and his group, and the Mole Man and his Moloids, there's the Lava Man living under the earth. A lot going down there. It's kind of a hollow earth with lots of stuff going down there. Very cool. And then look at this one. Still got everybody jammed in there, even though the Hulk isn't in this at all. He was only briefly, and he's not with them. That's just a cover for the cover. They're looking for the Hulk, and they don't even really find him. And he's not with them like that, so that's just artistic license there. If we got a tale for you, please don't frustrate us. You've got to read it. Introducing Zemo and his Masters of Evil. There he is with his little wand. Very cool. Love Zemo. And of course, we got the Melter, who was from Tales of Suspense fighting Iron Man. Radioactive Man from Journey into Mystery fought Thor. And then we've got the Black Knight from Tales to Astonish, and he fought Giant Man. And then Baron Zemo is, of course, Captain America's villain. So there we got the classic lineup of the Avengers without the Hulk there. Thor, Giant Man, Wasp, Cap, and Iron Man. And there's Rick Jones hanging around on the cover again. It was kind of irresponsible when you think of it. He's supposed to be a teenager still, and he's around with all these battles going on. We outdid ourselves in this issue. You're going to see more superheroes, more supervillains, and more super bonehead mistakes than ever in this action-packed feature-length thriller. Very good. And then in the next batch, you'll see a lot more of Zemo and the Masters of Evil and how he adds and subtracts to the group because of what happens. Spoiler, he escapes and they get arrested. Very cool. So that's the first look at the in-depth look at the first covers of Avengers, one of my favorite groups because it combines so many cool heroes, and then they had great villains. If only we could ever get to the point where they could have a team of humans fighting the Avengers in the MCU. Maybe one day we'll get a Masters of Evil. We'll see. Until next time, thanks for liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. More Marvel character talk to come. Thank you.